I think it's like, it's not so much the money at that point. It's more like I need to like, I want to stamp the legacy as far as the gym goes. And it's like, I kind of have to be here for more time to do that.
I kind of wanted to ask this on my, when I bring you on my pod, but I'll ask anyway.
Yeah.
Like, dude, because I really want to pick your brain on this. Like, what are the margins like on running a gym? Because I talked with Christian Guzman about this. And he was like telling me like, bro, it's not as profitable as people think. It's really like expensive to run. I mean, maybe your business model might be different. But he was like, day passes make a bunch of the money. Yeah. And I was surprised by that.
Yeah.
But that makes sense in his gym because he has an audience and people just want to go to Alphaland and work out. I'm sure it's probably the same with you because you have
social media angle,
social media following, so people want to just work out there.
Yeah.
Just to like experience it. So I just wasn't sure, like, what's the margins? Like, you don't have to tell me specifically, but like, what is it like running a gym day to day, dude?
Yeah. Well, I don't have to necessarily run it day to day myself.
Okay.
But the margins, yeah, they're not great. Depends on the location. Like I could have, in LA, I probably could have made a lot more money if I got like a random warehouse somewhere like more north in the valley. But because I picked Ventura Boulevard, it's like the rent there is like $38,000 on average. It's like 38 to 42 depending on the time of the year with the taxes on the property, whatever. But just for the rent. That's not employees. That's not payroll. That's not utilities. That's none of that.
Yeah.
So you have to, that's overall expenses is probably like $55,000 to $60,000 a
overhead
month.
just to keep the lights on and run it.
Just to run it. Yeah. So it does well over that.
Yeah.
But most of that money is made on the memberships, the apparel stuff being sold. But the day passes are massive.
Yeah.
Because you get so many people who come in from like, they're going for any reason to go to LA.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I also want to visit this gym.
Yep.
And then it also became a place where like
you have lax recording rules, which many commercial gyms don't allow.
Yeah. And
I noticed that with your gym and Christian Guzman's gym is you guys have lax recording rules. And I think that's a big reason why people go over there too.
I mean, that's why I had my success. I was able to film stuff. I was able to film stuff on Instagram and get popular, whatever you want to call it.
A lot of gyms don't allow that.
And so that's the future of this whole gym space.
Social media.
Absolutely.
They have
and
to
networking.
adapt. A lot of gyms need to just start.
Oh, I'm going to crush them all for sure. They're going to, and like they'd have to rewrite their whole membership.
Boxer gym is good at that. That's a strong competition. It's very social media friendly.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, they get it. I'm comfortable being close to that gym because it's a completely different gym. Like that's more boxing. The gym space itself, like, it's not a bad gym. I love that gym. I'm not trying to run it at all. I just think it's like
it's more MMA focused.
It's a combat centric gym.
Right.
So there's going to be bodybuilding focus.
Yeah. And the cool thing
Your main
about
competition in Miami is going to be elevation.
Yes. Yeah. Not so much boxer. I love boxer.
Yeah.
I love elevation too. I have no problem with any of these gyms, but I'm not so worried about that or the competition in general. But the thing that's so different about the gym that, people come to pay these day passes for is like they're coming to see like some influencer celebrities or meet someone to like film content with or make their own content or like develop their network.
The gym is a really good networking tool.
It's insane.
Underrated networking tool.
And so, I mean, my entire life is through that. So it's like now I'm making a place where like that's a embodiment of my life. It hit me
when I was at Alphaland. There were so many influencers there, and they're not from Texas, dude. Like they moved there to start their like social media career, and I was like, wow, damn. And I'm sure it's probably the same thing at your gym too, where people here are in LA and they literally moved here to make it, and they're like, okay, one of the reasons why I'm coming out here is because this gym is close by, and I can network and get my name out there.
Yeah, no, it's huge. People. I mean, it's just the network out of a gym is incredible. Yeah. So go recreate the same thing in Miami because I know there's like a need for that and a want for that.
Yeah. Especially with so many influencers being there now, dude.
Yeah.
Miami's the new like
Brickell's
it's
LA.
like the new LA. It's
Brickell's
like the new
LA,
LA, dude. Like so many guys are there.
Well, across the street to do his podcast, like it's right there.
Yeah.
Everyone's there.
When I come, obviously I told you I got to come do your show.
Yeah.
Obviously you came to mine. Of course I'll do yours.
Yeah. It's always like a scheduling thing.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're there and like you're. Like I'll like run into you and you'll be like, oh, I'm here for like another day. You gotta leave
they got me there one day for the pod. It's normally Full Send will fly me out to do something out there.
Yeah.
How long are you in Miami?
What's that?
How long are you in Miami?
How long am I in Miami?
Yeah.
When?
When you come.
Oh, for like a day or two.
That's it?
Yeah. I never spend more. I just get work in and out. And because I always use my dogs.
Dude, you treat Miami like I treat Vegas.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I
don't like it.
You can get wrapped up in that. You're just like, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And it's like, I also just miss my dogs. So when I open my gym, I'm just going to like put all my dogs in the van and just drive it across.
Okay.
And then buy a house. That's literally what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And then park my van there. And
what are you going to do with this?
This?
Yeah.
We'll still be here.
Oh, okay.
We'll come back here.
Yeah, you'll just go back and forth, right?
Yeah,
You'll just do the whole thing.
I'll get another stream set up over there. I love all that nerd.
Yeah.
Dude, a new gaming setup.
No, I'm glad you're moving out to Miami, dude. Like a lot of people are there. I think Nelk is there now full time.
Yeah,
or part time or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously, me and Sneako were there. Aiden's there. Who else is in Florida or Miami? PBD he's in Fort Lauderdale. He's
close enough,
but close enough.
That's Fort Lauderdale. He's in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah,
like
the Valley Tatement's in Fort Lauderdale.
It's
30 miles, but like, yeah.
Florida's the way to go, man.
Dude, I love it.
Like, I'm shocked that you're still. I mean, you've been here for so long, so like, I get it. But like, California is because correct me if I'm wrong. You get a LA tax, a state tax,
it's the worst thing. It's terrible.
a county tax, and then a federal tax, right? You guys get taxed 4 times.
They tax you everywhere.
You know, Brad's not paying that though. He's scamming the government.
Yeah, right. Scamming.
Well,
I pay all my taxes, bro. I hate that.
I remember we had this conversation. I was like asking you, like, dude, what's the permitting out here? Like, I guarantee there's probably like, and I can't even imagine.
Bro, you pay for
like
everything.
Opening a gym here.
You pay for everything.
In Los Angeles, in California, one of the most woke places. COVID, like, holy crap.
Did that kid ever come back to the gym? I bought somebody a year membership at his gym. This like 14-year-old kid. Did he ever come back?
I think he trains there. Yeah, I think he trains there in the evening.
There's like the 13-year-old, 14-year-old.
Yeah,
kid?
I got to show me a picture of his face, and I'll tell you.
Okay.
Nice.
If you can get me a picture of his face, one of his clippers, I'm sure they could send it to me.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Dude, what is with your community?
They're on.
Why do they? You call me and they're like, Bradley Martin was crying.
No, actually, you were right. A lot of those people I started banning. Like the problem with streaming is that you create a lot of parasocial people that just like to they like to stir drama and get involved and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I've been like laying down the law. Like I've been banning all those people. Like I'm sick of because what we do is self-improvement content. So if I have people that are living vicariously through streamers and trying to like stir drama, they're just nerds living behind a laptop. It's completely opposite of everything I'm trying to promote. So I'm getting rid of all those people.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm really, really against that.
You always get the spurgs. It's like you can't avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was just like, what the? Like
Yeah,
they'll
no,
just
it's fucked up,
they
though.
love to hate. I'm like, dude, what the hell?
Well, they like the fact that they think that they can affect like lives and like get in between people that they see through the screen.
They get off on that, dude. Like they want to be acknowledged a lot of the times.
I get it.
They lose it with no attention, so they try to get it from people online. But yeah,
Yeah, it's like it's kind of one of the negatives of like being on the internet. Is like
Yeah, kind of can't avoid that too.
Yeah.
Entirely. Yeah.
it's like like when I do my Fed React channel, like there's weirdos that like talk like my chick Angie, like oh she's a foreigner. Yo,
That's a whole nother conversation, man.
yeah,
well, they get pissed off about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
like my chick. I kind of dragged her on camera, so it's like whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, if you know, in an ideal situation, a lot of times it is best to keep them off. Because then, like, you know, people are weird, dude. Like, they're just like, and the thing is like, a lot of times, like, they're not, like, unless they're a cloud chaser bimbo, like, a lot of times they're not built for it. Like, it really affects them.
Bro, yeah. How does she deal with that?
Oh, dude, it bothers her. Oh, she's huge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's a girl.
Yeah.
she's a
like,
girl.
it definitely bothers her when people talk whatever. Cause, like, this isn't true. And I'm like, I know it's not true. It's fine. And, like, for her, like, the thing is, like, that bothers her. It's like, they're lying. Like, I wouldn't, like, this is not, like, you know what I mean? They'll try to say something about her. And she's like, this isn't true. And, like, it really bothers them because, like, you know, people on the internet are weird, bro. They say, like, weird. So, and I got to bear some responsibility because like she's so helpful with my Fed channel. Like she does a lot of the research because like she loves that true crime.
Oh, that's cool.
She does a lot of the research. So like she'll be like my co-host on that and like she'll help me out. So like we're covering like a serial killer or whatever. She'll come in with like little facts and add to the show. And like I kind of like brought her in there. So like, you know, she didn't sign up for this like to be like an online personality. Like I kind of dragged her in. So like I feel some level of responsibility. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, and she was helping me with the prank, not the prank.
She was translating Spanish to the pedos.
One of the guys didn't speak English, so and he tried to play that whole thing, and then she's there, and he's like trying to play like he's thinking like none of us speak English, so she's like immediately catches on, hablas español, and starts talking to him. So it's like now you can't hide, you know. So you know you got to find girls that can like add value like that, and you know, not be a pain and everything else like that. So
yeah. Hard to find these days,
dude. It's
Very
so
hard.
tough. So like the girls that work for me, right? Because I got a bunch of girls that help me with like sourcing girls for the show or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, like some of the things they're misogynist. Like I'm just gonna say, I hate these because like girls flake or like they say they're gonna show up and they don't show up.
Yeah.
And those other, and like and they kind of like get to experience what it's like to be like a guy a little bit like with the flakiness and like bro,